We're on the line with jockey Tristan Godden, who's in a rich vein of form at the present time, and he's got 7 rides at Hollywood Bet Scottsville come Sunday, the 24th of January. Morning, Tristan. How are you doing?
Good, thanks, and thanks, Mr. Hawkins, and yourself.
All good, eh? All good. Right, let's discuss some of your rides for Sunday. Let's kick off in race 2 with number 6, Soweto Hall. You're riding for Com Naidu. Always there and thereabouts. Must have a chance in an open-looking maiden plate?
Yes, definitely, Mr. Hawkins. She's done nothing wrong. She's earned checks, and I think her last 3 runs, she's been consistent. She's running over the 1,000, which she prefers, drawn 6. It's quite an open race, but I'm sure she'll be giving a good account of herself, and she'll probably finish in the back end of quartet.
Now, for the same stable in the 3rd race, which is the first leg of the pick 6, you ride number 2, El Torero, who is in fact the best weighted horse in the race going into Sunday. Poor last run before being sidelined. You done a bit of work at home?
Yes, definitely, Mr. Hawkins. He was actually by Mr. Dreyer, this horse, and he's moved over to Mr. Naidu. He's doing well since the change of stables. I would be more confident if it was a 1,400 because I do think that's his best distance. But Mr. Naidu knows what he's doing and he's brought him into a 1,200. I definitely think he'll probably just about still need this run, but he could also finish in the back end of quartet.
Your next 2 rides on the card are for the informed Garth Puller's stable. Firstly, race 4, number 9, August Red. I guess what you see is what you get. He's been hanging around trying to win a race for some time now, but his form is not that bad. Must have a quartet chance at the very least.
I actually think this horse will run a good race. Last time he was drawn wide and it was much too short for him. He only got beat 2 lengths. He's going over the extra furlong. He's got a half decent draw. I think he'll definitely be finishing at the end of the race, and I definitely think he'll make the top 3.
Then the next ride for the Garth Puller stable is one that my colleague Warren Lenferner fancies quite strongly, coming back to its best hunting ground. Number 7, Ishnana, in the feature race, the Marula Sprint. Loves the course and distance. How's he doing? How's his preparation gone?
His prep has gone excellent, Mr. Hawkins. I definitely think he's my best ride on the day. He loves the course. He's an old soldier, and if Mr. Puller has him well going into the race, I think he'll be the one to beat.
And the last one I want to chat about is an interesting runner in the 7th race, which arguably is the toughest race in the card. It's a very competitive fillies handicap over the minimum trip of 1,000 metres. You're riding number 9, Sophia Erin, who also recently changed stables, has had 1 start for the Pat Lund stable, but she's had 3 runs over the course and distance for a win in 2 seconds. She got hampered last time out, which affected her chances. Are you expecting a better showing?
Definitely, Mr. Hawkins. As you said, she got hampered quite badly her last run. I went to work her this week, and her work was impeccable. Mr. Lund's got the filly in great condition. I definitely think she's a value bet for the day.
Well, Tristan, it's always a great pleasure chatting to you. May the winners keep rolling in for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it, and thanks for having me on the show.